Buckle up, folks. It's time for another live reading from my middle school journal. This one's a doozy. Okay, this was a Wayback Machine, Labor Day weekend, 1992, September 7th and 8th. Let me give you a heads up. I didn't remember any of this. It's good. All right, so I'll get right into it. You ready? Here we go. Today started terrible. I had to get up early. I had to go to my Aunt Sherry's house to get a couch and a Lazy Boy recliner. Don't remember this. I was fortunate enough to grab a bowl of cereal first. After I was done with that chore, I went up to Tim's and hung out with him for a while until I was summoned home by my sister Amanda and Casey Robinson, who must have spent the night. The family then went up to Clouding Canyon for a cookout. I don't remember any of this. It was horrible. The cookout took forever. They couldn't get the fire started, and the food wasn't that good. So I clearly did not want to be there. After that, I came home, went back to Tim's, got on the internet, and what does this say? I got on the internet, got some messages from people, but then got bored and went home, ate some ice cream, and watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Blossom. I didn't know I'd ever seen an episode of Blossom, but apparently it was noteworthy for my journal. Okay, and then it ends by saying, now I'm watching the Cowboys and Redskins play football. The score's 9-0, Dallas. Just to update. Who knows how that game turned out? Somebody can tell me. And then I end it with two mental notes. One, I saw the preview to The Last of the Mohicans. It looks great. Okay. And it was. And two, I also saw City Slickers again. And it was as great as the first time. Shout out to City Slickers. All right. Following day. Let's start off by talking about tonight. Like I get serious right into this, right? Little, just a heads up. The romance continues, and of course the girl craziness. You'll see this is interesting. This is an interesting post. Let's start off by talking about tonight, or should we say this morning? I don't know what that's a reference to. It then goes on to say, this morning, Kathy came over. Kathy, I'm apparently just in love with Kathy, came over to talk. And we did. That's literally what it said. No reference to what the conversation was about. Then I went to bed. So it must have been early in the morning. I woke up this morning very tired. Again, cereal, 2 days in a row. I ate cereal and got ready for church. At church, class went well. I'm not sure how it couldn't have gone well. But during the service, Amy, I'm in love with a woman. What is going on? I have no clue. Amy was with some guy. It was the same guy who, and this makes no sense to me, it was the same guy who had come to church with Brandy and is Craig Deadman's cousin. What? Who is this person? I have no idea. That probably is made up. He was a very confused young man. I also found out that Donna Gordy got married last Monday to some guy I don't even know. I don't know if that's true or not. I have no idea. After church, I went down to Tim's, where we got online, and then afterwards we had to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Sam Marlowe came over, who informed me I had some messages waiting on the internet, this pre-internet, on the bulletin boards in the Star Trek community forum. Okay, real super. This thing takes a real turn for the nerd. So in the Star Trek community forum on the bulletin board system, the Green Dragon Inn, I think. Later, Stephen Reed and his friend, whose name I don't know, came over to hang out. And then later, Bill Williams and then Michael Stone came over to play with us. The irony is, I'm looking at this date, 1992. I'm pretty sure he got a Z28 the next week and saw a girl's boobs, and we literally never heard from him again. Okay. What was that girl's name? I don't want to say who it was, but I remember this story very well. I can't remember. All right, if anybody remembers or knows, just post it down here. We played until Bill and I had to run back to church briefly, where I did get to sit with Amy Hamilton. It's got two serious love interests going on here. This is ridiculous. We got back ready to go, but everyone wanted to take a break to eat pizza. So we went and got pizza, and it says we also got some gas. Not from the pizza. Refined sense of humor here. We all played for a while. I did try to call Kathy. I tried to call, but she was with her friend Stacy. I then, and this sums it up. I then went for a walk, ate a banana, watched some TV. There's no school tomorrow. So, and then sadly, the quote at the bottom is a Bon Jovi quote. So that kind of caps off the embarrassment of this day. Apparently it was a great Labor Day weekend though for me. I got to spend it with a lot of friends. Anyways, I kind of peeked ahead. You're not going to believe what happens the next day. It's good. Tune in Monday. I tell you what, I'm gonna throw another post up later in the week. But shout out to everybody. Love you guys. See ya.